by a group of young Asian Canadians who were all volunteers for the Powell Street Festival and who were inspired by a group that the Powell Street Festival brought that summer of '79, the San Jose Taiko Group. We'd seen Taiko before. Two groups, one both from Japan, one a village group, one Kodo. Kodo was amazing, but it wasn't a group that you would say, oh, I'd like to do that, because you kind of looked at them and went, oh. Also, they were all men. And a lot of us volunteering for the Powell Street Festival were women. And somehow, it just was not appealing. San Jose came up. They were both men and women. And they looked, when they were playing, like they were having a good time. Now that was appealing. And it included us. This was a time of political movement in the Asian American and Asian Canadian communities. It was also a time of feminism. And for many of the women, and we were always majority women in Katari Taiko, this was a chance to be powerful. Because Taiko is powerful. And at that time, we were kind of fighting stereotypes of Asian women being passive and submissive. And taking small steps and always behind. And this looked like nobody was going to push us around. So we started, I think when we started there were maybe 9 women, maybe 3 men. The most Katari Taiko ever had simultaneously in the group was 3 men. Never more. Which tells you those men now, they saw on stage majority women playing Taiko. And they were willing to join the group. Most men, I don't think so. So the men who did join the group were men who were willing to work things out. We operated, and still do, I hope, as a collective, sharing leadership, because another thing we wanted to do was not just perform and make music, but we wanted to force everyone to take leadership. None of this, oh no, I can't do that. None of this, I don't know how to talk in public. Everybody had to talk in public. Everybody had to take leadership. And these were young people. Most of them never played music, never got up in people and did anything. They did it out of a sense of responsibility. Like this was something that as Asian Canadians, we should show the public that we can be strong and powerful. And so that was the beginning of Taiko in Canada. KT, I'm just going to call him KT, which we call him KT. But remember the name, Katari Taiko, which means talking drums. The reason we called ourselves talking drums, creating no end of confusion, because we don't play talking drums, but as a collective that made decisions by consensus, we did a lot of talking. And so that's who we were. We were talking drums. KT started groups in Winnipeg, Calgary, Edmonton. One of our members started the Montreal Taiko group, Arashi. 2 of our members went to Toronto, started a group there. When they returned, there was an offshoot group that continued. KT has been a major force for Taiko in Canada. In Vancouver, there are 6, 7 Taiko groups, most of whom have come out of Katari Taiko. Tonight, you will see two groups performing, because KT got the invitation, but most of their members were not available to play. So they asked us, me, I am a founding member of Katari Taiko, also a founding member of Sawagi Taiko, which is an all-Asian women taiko group. There are 4 members of Sawagi who began their taiko journey with Katari Taiko. So they thought we were a good fit. So we have Eddie, who is the sole representative for Katari Taiko, and we have 5 of us from Sawagi Taiko, and what we're going to perform for you are songs that we share. Well, actually, we kind of share. The first song is Sawagi's version of Matsuri, which is a taiko song played by virtually every group in North America. A very short version, and it's Sawagi's version. And then we will play a song written by California Buddhist taiko group called Ashina, which is the god of the fighting spirit in Buddhism. And what you'll see is that. So here we go. Katari Taiko and Sawagi Taiko.